Hey, it's Lauren. So today we're going to be talking about the brow pencil from Jones Road Beauty and the spoolie that they just launched. So there are 5 shades of the brow pencil. These retail at $22 and the spoolie is $24. So for the brow pencil, I picked up the shade Light Brunette because that just seemed like it would probably match the best with my hair and my natural brow color. I was tempted to go with the shade Ash, which is 1 shade lighter, but I'm actually really happy I went with Light Brunette. So I've been using this pencil for the last few days, and I'm gonna just show you. This is a thick pencil. Like, it's chubby, okay? Like, compared to, I'll do my Benefit Precisely My Brow. I want you to look at the points on those. That's a very big difference. And the other thing that's really unique about this is it's hard to see on here, but this little pencil has tiny fibers that mimic hair, which I thought was interesting because I've never used a brow pencil that has fibers. I've used brow gels that have that, but never in a pencil. So I wasn't really sure if I was going to really like how chubby this brow pencil was. It kind of freaked me out because I was like, how am I going to get a really precise brow? And also, I'm going to have to sharpen this thing all the time, and that's going to annoy me. So here's the thing. I don't think that's going to be an issue. This brow pencil makes it so quick and easy to fill your brows. It makes them really just full and kind of feathery. And if you're dragging the pencil kind of like this to fill rather than like going like this, pointed, you're able to preserve the shape of the pencil so that way when you do come to the front, you can do those little feathery hair-like strokes, or if you really want to define the arch a little bit more, you can do that. So this brow pencil, it's creamy feeling when it goes on, and then it really just kind of like sets down a bit. What I've also found too is when you use this pencil, you can also go back before it really kind of sets and use the brush portion of it to kind of drag it against the skin where the product is laid down to define that shape a bit more. And then I like to go back through and fluff and see if there's any other kind of holes or anything like that. But like, let's talk about how fast that was. That took me no time at all, and my brow actually looks really good. I also have found, you can see my hair sort of standing up a bit. I have found that this has a bit of hold also, which is pretty surprising because I really didn't expect that from this pencil. I mean, that's maybe the fastest I've ever filled my brows, and I'm really happy with how it looks. It's funny because the thing about this pencil that I really wasn't so sure about, the fact that it's so thick, actually really works in my favor to make my brows really quick and easy to fill. I've really liked the formula of this. I've been using it for the past few days. I really wanted to kind of give it a minute and see how I feel about it. But I've been really happy with that. I mean, it might be the fastest brow fill ever, and they just look really good. I think those fibers really do make a big difference too. It makes it look much more natural. And it's kind of funny because when you look at this, the fibers are so almost like micro fine. And so you almost wonder, like, is that really going to even make a difference? But I definitely think that the way that it lays down makes a huge difference compared to most brow pencils. And it doesn't take as long because the pencil's not so tiny. Like, that's it. It's so easy. Do a little more right here, but don't really need it. I'm just being picky. I love this thing. I really didn't think that I would, but I really love this pencil. And I think if you're concerned about having to sharpen it too much, because it is so thick and you're concerned about having a really defined brow, just make sure you drag it kind of against the skin like this rather than having it pointed like that, you're gonna be able to maintain the shape of your pencil a lot better and quickly fill your brows. And then if you're really wanting to define a bit more, wherever you've placed that product, just go over it with the brush. Or you could even, I've done this too, where I kind of like use my brush and grab a little bit of extra product, and then you can kind of fill that way too. I think this is great. The only thing I'll say about the spoolie is this actual stick of this is very thin, and I kind of wish it was a little bit fatter, kind of like the eyeshadow brushes. I think it's just, if it were a little bit thicker, it's a little more comfortable in the hand, but this is not an uncomfortable brush. I also really like how soft these bristles are. They're, actually, I'll show you. The old brush from Bobbi Brown, these bristles are very, very stiff compared to these. These are much softer and more pliable. It's a little bit different too. This is a little bit smaller than the old brush. And the spoolie is actually a very similar size and shape. I wish that the handle was a little fatter in the Jones Road, but overall I think it's a really nice pencil. So another A+ from Jones Road Beauty. I don't know. I'm really surprised how much I like this pencil, and it's something that I want to reach for over other things because of how fast it is and how natural and good it looks. So, and it gives me a little bit of hold, and I notice my brows don't fall down as quickly, even if I don't use a brow gel. So yeah, I hope that this was informative. I hope if you've been trying to find a shade match or something like that and you were thinking light brunette might be it for you, I hope this was helpful. If it was, please make sure to like and subscribe. Helps other people find my channel, and you'll continue to see more content like this. So thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.